Welcome to the Ella Opa Travel Podcast, hosted by Melissa Fundas, Fotios Stamos, and Ari Kalos. Learning all the finer details of traveling to Greece is a true art form, and we are here to share our knowledge with all of you. Let's begin our journey.
Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new podcast hosted by yours truly, Ari Kalos and Fotios Stamos, along with a newcomer to the podcast game, a travel expert. Let me turn it over to Foti so he can give you some details. Hey Foti.
Ari, as always, exciting news, new podcast, a well-needed podcast, and the host that's going to be joining us is Melissa Fundas of Ella Opa Travel, which is going to be one of the founders of this great podcast called Ella Opa Greece Travel Podcast.
That's the best name ever.
Well, it's a well-needed podcast, especially where, Greece is a popular destination for travels. Outside of honeymooners, there's been a surge in visiting Greece for various different reasons. Beautiful country, sun-baked with all the beautiful islands, but Greece is more than just the beautiful blue ocean and the beautiful islands that it presents to us.
We are going to cover some interesting topics and probably some kind of off the beaten path stuff, right?
Absolutely. Greece has so much to offer. Where in some of these episodes, we're going to touch on topics that are interesting and cool that I'm sure would capture the interest of anyone listening. We're going to go into and dive into topics such as how to actually choose the islands that you want to visit. I'm sure it's on top of the mind. So many islands. Where do I go? Where do I start? Do I go to Mykonos? Do I go to Santorini? Is there more than just those two islands that are worth seeing? Outside of the island trips, there's also the mainland. So we're going to explore Athens in these episodes outside of the Acropolis and the Parthenon and so forth. There's also going to be hidden path episodes where there's these wonderful, beautiful hidden gems in Greece that you'll just adore after you listen to these episodes.
So it'll be almost like, even if you're not Greek or have never been to Greece, you could travel like a native.
Absolutely, and get more out of the experience, out of it, just as a typical tourist destination.
I mean, I think that's pretty important, especially for travelers. Even from seasoned travelers to newbies, there's always something new and exciting to learn. And if you're a seasoned traveler, I think finding off the beaten path stuff is pretty cool because as a seasoned traveler, you've probably seen all the major tourist attractions. So finding the lesser known is really cool. And if you're a newbie, we're going to be able to tell you all about the big exciting stuff, the mainstream stuff, and the lesser known. So I think it's a well-rounded podcast that we're going to present.
100%. And let me also add this as far as the word that you just used, not just for seasoned travelers, but the seasons of the year is also something we're going to highlight, that Greece is not just for summer travels. Greece is an all year round destination. So we're going to talk about and have episodes that touch on the different times of years to visit Greece and where to go during those seasons as well.
Excellent. I'm pretty excited about this. I know you are, Foti. And Melissa is just a pro through and through, and she is going to bring the knowledge. And we are going to back her up with some of our own experiences and some of our own knowledge. So I think all in all, a great podcast. We welcome you all to listen. It's coming soon. And share with your friends, share with anybody who's interested in Greece.
And once again, it's the Ella Opa Greece Travel Podcast.
An unforgettable name for an unforgettable podcast. So hopefully we will see you all as new audience members, and it's coming soon. We don't have an exact date, but it should be a few weeks away, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening to this teaser, and we will see you soon. See ya.
Yassas.
Bye-bye.